Welcome to the Dirt Time channel. I'm Alan Halcon.
I'm Dude McLean.
And today we're going to take you on a little tour of the area where we're going to have this year's Dirt Time 12.
Dirt Time 12 this year is July 22nd through the 27th. We have a lot of classes scheduled, and let's give you an idea of the area we're going to be working in, where you're going to be camping, where we're going to have our food, and where those activities will be held.
Yeah, so stick around. Hope you enjoy it. Let's go.
All right. Every year we do this at a different place. So this is a place that really nobody's been to for dirt times. And we're just now being able to hear the river a little bit. There's all kinds of wild critters here, all kinds of birds, and you can fish here. We got trout and bass. One spot used by Wayland Lean-To here. There's a lot of these places around. This is the perfect place to camp. You can get 4 or 5 close friends in here. But you have to have traditional camping gear, otherwise you can't be in this spot. Every place else you can go. This is kind of representative of a lot of the areas here where you'll be able to camp at Dirt Time 12.
What are you guys doing?
I've just picked this for my Wayland Lean-To.
You know something? This would just be perfect for my Wayland. Right in here.
See what happens? You discover something and right away you get kicked out by the foreigners. All right, we have a real expansive area here for you to see. This is only one of the campgrounds that we have. We've secured 2, so everybody's not going to be crowded. You're going to be all together and everything all around here. But it gives you an idea, because this is truly an oak forest. This is very representative of California as far as the oak forest kind of growth goes. All right, here's another. This is right in the same area. I mean, literally within like 20 yards. So we're going down to the riverbed, and what you're seeing here, we have willows, we have cottonwoods. The terrain changes slightly, a lot of other plants and so on. So it offers a good diversity.
Look how much there is.
Hey guys, check it out. Just some of the diverse flora that's around here. We got a beautiful sage. This whole area is covered in sage. So it's just another opportunity for some of the wild plant classes that we're going to have. You're going to have a tremendous opportunity, I should say, to really explore the area and really build on that knowledge of plants.
Right, and the sage, you know, you can take and use it for insects. You smoke it.
Yep.
And it's good for medicinal tea,
yep,
etc. And you'll be able to learn all about it here.
Yeah. Oh, and by the way, dude, you don't watch the last video that you weren't in there because you were in Tennessee, and we actually talked about this plant. I can't do anything with this guy.
I'll just shut up.
My God! Look at all these handstones left here.
My God, Christopher must have been here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Nobody collects handstones anymore.
No, they don't even know what they are. Wow. Cool.
I can't believe it. I thought he was...
We can pound our little critters so they're edible.
Yeah, this is amazing.
Here's a great example of a yucca that we find here. We find all over the Southwest. This one is in prime shape. You can eat the blossoms. We can take this in the stalk and cut it. You bake it. It's wonderful. It tastes great. And it could actually sustain you for a long time if you find yourself in a place like that.
I mean, look at the spines on here. Great for making cordage, soap, everything. And that tender one right here. Man, that one's, wow, these things are really ready to go.
This is so sweet, it's unbelievable. Ah, okay. Up here we have an example of fennel. Tastes just like licorice.
Black licorice.
Yeah, I mean like real licorice, not fake licorice. And, I love licorice, but this is without the sugar. It's really great. So again, an example of some of the plant life that you'll find here at Dirt Time 12.
Help you out.
Check out how pretty that looks, dude.
Wow.
I mean, this is all our campsite.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, I mean, this is just a small portion that you can see.
This is paradise.
Yeah.
And we haven't even gotten up into the mountains yet.
Nope.
We're just down here in the riverine area.
They have that interpretive trail too.
So what this basically becomes the backdrop for all the classes that you'll be available to everybody, you know. So it's one of the reasons that keeps, I think, Dirt Time interesting, is that we keep going to new spots. Everybody has a different experience every time they come. except for the quality of the classes always remains high.
I think
So-
after this one, nobody's going to want to go to another site.
Yep.
So gorgeous.
Well, they're going to have to.
Where we going, dude?
All right, this is a major trailhead. This will take you back in the mountains to the back of beyond, as they say. This goes way deep into the wilderness. Also, I might mention, this whole area, we have a very good chance of seeing California condors. They're super rare, and when you see one in person, it's going to blow you away because they're absolutely huge. But this is just an example of one of the trails that we have here in the site.
Hey, Paul, isn't this one of the trails used by early Native Americans?
Well, it's called a Shumash Interpretive Trail.
It's
And-
called the what?
A Shumash Interpretive Trail.
Okay.
So that you can go up here, and there's various sites that'll tell you what the Shumash might have done at this particular site, what they might have gathered, what they might have processed or found. So it's a fascinating trail to follow. And it gets you, we're in a gorgeous riverine valley here, but this gets you up into the mountains immediately. As you can see, we're right there.
I don't know, dude. I don't think there's enough parking.
Good, maybe so. But speaking of parking, they do have room for RVs.
Yeah, let's show them right now.
Yeah. That's only at this campsite. We have the other campsite also.
Well, and check this out. Here's the RV slots, or actually for the horse trailers, but they will easily fit an RV. And
Yeah.
guess what? No less in the shade, and there's a table there. Check it out, guys. Here's a bridge. We're walking over, getting ready to get to our next site.
Yeah, we're walking over a bridge. We're very daring, adventuresome guys.
Very daring.
We're coming up to the other site that we have. They join each other, so nobody's going to be spread out, literally, because you'll be able to camp everywhere in between. I think we have some kind of a sighting down here.
That's an animal sighting. Oh
It's an
wait,
animal-
it's
oh,
only
no,
Paul.
it's Paul.
Well, that's what we said. It's an animal.
Yeah, that's right. There's a tall animal. Uh-oh. He's got his rabbit sticks.
Just take a look at this gorgeous view, guys. Very expansive. Paul has some rabbit sticks.
Get it.
He's gonna be able to demonstrate that out here.
I can catch that in my teeth.
I'm not just going to demonstrate. I'm going to bring enough for everybody to use. We got some big open areas here. We can do rabbit sticks, we can throw atlatl darts, and we can do some bow and arrow, primitive bow and arrow shooting.
Right. I want to point out, these aren't just sticks that were broken off of a tree. This is the real thing. This is the way they were really prepared. Anybody can pick up a stick and say it's a rabbit stick, but here in the Southwest, they actually designed these things.
As a matter of fact, Paul has agreed to have everyone make one while they're here, and they could take it home. He's gonna show you exactly how to fire bend it.
It'll be about that big. Comparable. No.
Yeah. We got it.
I mean, this is gorgeous, guys. I mean, take a look.
You know, you've got some huge spaces here too for big.
Yeah.
Right here.
Here's the big, more trader spaces.
RV spaces. And there's convenient restrooms everywhere.
Flush toilets, no less.
Flush toilets. I didn't know that.
Take a look, guys. Here's another communal area. I guess they don't have a problem with bears. These are not bear bins.
Yeah, this is a little more extensive. This is probably where our cooking will be done by the Jensens with their absolutely delicious Dutch oven cooking.
Alan Jensen, we know you're watching this. This is your home, amigo. Take a look at everything you have here. All the creature comforts.
And while I'm thinking of it, we should also emphasize that everybody, if they can, should bring a chair. Because some of the classes, you're going to need chairs if you want to be a little more comfortable. Some of them will be in these group areas, but some of them will not. We're going to put a goat up or some such critter in from one of our classes that we're going to have here.
Have water available to us. It's right there.
Voila! That's French. We got another big spit right here.
Actually,
I mean, just take a look at the backdrop, guys. That is a gorgeous view.
And again, in this area, we've got, for those of you that want to try hammock camping and so on, there's some great shots here, great places to try that. More walk. All right. You throw the other one too?
yeah, sure.
Hey guys, take a look at this camp spot here. Holy smoke, take a look at this huge oak.
This is a classic California oak.
Take a look at this.
I think this is my new camping spot.
Yeah, I was about to say the same thing.
I think I'm the king.
You're the king, you are the king.
Take a look, man. We have tons of mule fat here
What do you use
for
mule
fire
fat
making.
for? Oh,
I don't know, aren't you the one that tells me I do the hand drill wrong, Paul?
yeah. Theoretically, it shouldn't work. I don't know.
Theoretically, it shouldn't work. Why?
Why?
Well, you got the drill reversed. You've got the large diameter end at the top, and it should be the small diameter end at the top.
You
So that when you-
obviously don't understand physics.
It's all gears. It's all gears.
Yeah, but you obviously don't understand physics.
Well,
It's like a magnifying glass, brother.
Speaking of physics.
Speaking of
take one
physics,
right here.
look at this.
Well, here, let me just expand on that. If you actually were to do it right, because you do it very fast, incorrectly, but if you were to do it right, you would actually probably, as you thought of it in your mind, it would probably alight. That's how much time you would save.
You mean he can go more than 10 seconds?
Well, he does it in 2 seconds. By doing it right, he would probably cut 3 or 4 seconds off it. So figure it out. Do the math.
All he has to do is look at it.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Here we are. So this is like, what, 50 yards from the campsite?
If that.
And you've got trout in here, you've got bass in here, and some other probably little fishes.
There's catfish in here.
Yeah.
And by the way, guys, just so you know, in July, there'll be water here still, but it may start to recede where there will be pools forming and all the fish will collect.
Oh, get that shot. Look at that.
Egret.
So having water, a river available to us, what does that mean for the animal life population?
Well, it brings the animals here. They come down to get water. They'll come from the mountains. We even have monarch butterflies here. They've got, it just draws all the critters.
Well, we're going to have
Birds,
an expert
ducks.
tracker on site too.
Yeah.
With really advanced tracking classes or beginning tracking classes. So it's a perfect place to learn tracking. Am I right or wrong?
You're right.
Jim Lowry, right?
Yeah, Jim Lowry will be here to teach tracking.
By the way, guys, Paul didn't want to be on camera, but he couldn't help himself, obviously.
Well, I took a look at the alternatives.
That's right. He looked at us and said, hell, I'm the star.
I took mercy for fellow dirt timers.
Well, they get tired of looking at these same mugs. So, anyway, you know, again, so we've got great diversity here for everybody to enjoy, and it helps with all the classes, and it helps just for the overall feeling of what dirt time is, what it represents.
Absolutely. This is the best. Look at here, there's a pond over here with looks like cattails at the end of it.
Oh, yeah.
Just
Look at that.
incredible. Look at that.
Yeah, so we got a little pool over here that's backed up, and we'll be able to show you some things with cattails that you may not know about. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, the monarch.
Hey guys, take a look at all those cottonwoods.
Wow.
I mean, they're just all over the place. The root makes an amazing hearth for the hand drill.
Well, and just beneath them, you've got the best kind of willow for many Indian crafts. Let me just take a look at that. I think that's your, yeah, it is. It's Exegua. Very useful willow for making many different things, including atlatl darts.
Hey Paul, you've been to all the dirt times now.
Almost.
You've, no, you actually have. So you've been to all the locations.
Yeah.
What do you think of this site compared to the others?
The best.
Best one?
Yeah, and for me, just for me personally.
Is this what I think it is?
Oh my God, you found a blue dick?
This is blue dick. And everybody should have one. And you can get one right here.
That's right.
And there's wild mustard everywhere. So we can eat mustard greens. You can eat the flowers, which you may already know. But we got the greens too, and you can boil them up like it's spinach.
Okay, dude, so I asked Paul the question.
I don't know.
You've been to all the dirt times, obviously. What do you think of this location compared to the others?
This is fantastic. Each location has been great, but as we go along, it seems that we're finding better and better locations. So I think this one kind of eclipses every place we've been.
Yeah, I mean, just the diversity. We're in the national forest. It's absolutely amazing out here.
Yeah, yeah, this is nice. This is nice.
I think about the Indian survival skills.
Yeah.
I see it from that perspective.
Absolutely.
And I see so much raw material here, so many things, so much game, including the abundance of ground squirrels and gorgeous plants.
Well, what's cool about this also, I mean, some of the other places have the same kind of thing where the native peoples lived, but we know for sure they lived here. You know, it's an absolute fact.
In fact, if we follow this river down about, what, 15 miles, they've got a big casino.
Yeah, we have a casino.
An Indian casino.
What are we waiting for?
Wait for us. 7.
Hey, dude, check this out. Underneath the pine trees, is there any chance that these pine trees are going to die back? But that was
No.
a joke.
They're not going to die back. But what we have here are 7 different locations for hammocks. Right in one spot. So all you hammock freaks can get together and hang out.
There's a pine cone that helps to identify.
Oh yeah, here.
Helps to identify this one
Son of a bitch.
as a coulter.
This will be great falling on your head. Okay? Oh, you can eat the
Look where the woodpeckers have.
The acorn woodpeckers have stored their little acorns in here. You see them? You can actually see
Yeah,
them.
look at they're put in.
And you can take a stick and pry those out like the Indians did in a time of crisis and famine. And you'll have acorns. Like, there's no acorns on the ground now. These are from last year.
Yeah, they're stuck in a pine tree, guys. We're talking about acorns that come from oak trees. They're stuck in a pine tree.
How come they don't call it an acorn tree?
I do.
You do? You call it an acorn
This is an
tree?
acorn.
Good.
Hey, how come they don't call the acorns oaklets?
Or that.
Well, we could do that too.
That would be cool, huh? I
Right.
like that.
It's like an
Oaklets.
orange. They call it an orange tree. It's green.
That's a good point. Why don't they just call grass green?
Or what do they
Jay, you got cell phone reception up here.
What did they call
Why don't they call me on
what do
my
they call
cell
a
phone?
bird a fly? It flies just like what
Like
we
a
call
fly.
a fly does.
Why did they call a donkey an ass?
Hey, look at the dead bird.
This is cool. This is cooler than I could believe. I've seen a lot of acorn trees when the trees were old, but not with the fresh acorns. Exactly.
All right, this is another place that's very close to where our campsite's going to be. It's a Cold Springs Tavern. This is a real old stagecoach road, for real. And this was a stagecoach stop. And they got great food here. They got buffalo meat. They got drinks. The place, if you want to, after the classes and stuff, you can come up here and kick back a little bit. If you want to get away from all the rest of the people who are nuts, this is the place to come, right?
That's right.
And you can buy us dinner. We'll be here. I gotta eat.
I do too. I'm in that.
This
stage.
place is pretty awesome, huh?
Yeah, this is great.
It's fantastic.
Got a lot of atmosphere. A lot of people enjoy this. The prices are comparatively reasonable.
3-4 fireplaces
Yeah, yeah, they got
that are
3 or 4
usually going if it's a cool day at all.
Yeah, 3 or 4 different rooms, and it's very cool.
Slanting floors.
We recommend it.
Pretty waitresses.
Wow, man, it's been an exciting day here. Paul, thanks for coming out here with us. It's certainly a pleasure to always have you along,
Thanks for asking.
even though sometimes you're a pain in the ass.
But you can call me Christopher.
Yeah, but wait, he was the driver.
Well, that's a good point. And he paid for his own gas.
Yeah, he wouldn't even take money.
So humiliating.
Yeah.
Anyway, for those of you that are interested in coming out to Dirt Time in July, go to dirttime.com. Head on over to the right side of the page. You'll see the links there with the list of instructors.
It's on
we'll
the
be
website.
adding.
It's on the website.
Yeah, that's right, on the website. Go to dirttime.com. That's
Right.
what I said.
That's what you said?
That's what I said.
That's what he said.
Can we wrap this up?
Wrap it up.
All right. I'm Alan Halcon, Dude McLean, Paul Campbell. See you next time on dirttime.com.
Check your six.